Hello everyone, this is Witcher the Wizard, and it is time for the Twin Flame, Twin Within Energy Report for the week of August 26th through September 1st. Okay, so getting right to it, the card I pulled for the feminine energy was the Sun in Reverse. The Sun in Reverse. All right, so the way I take the way I read the Sun card is that this is representative of your soul, of your true essence, of the being that you came here to be, your soul path, right? And so we have the Sun in Reverse, which to me indicates that there's a need to go within and really sit with yourself and try to get very clear about who you want to be. I mean, we just had full moon in Pisces. There was a lot of stuff going on with that full moon in Pisces. This was a moon that really is encouraging us to be our true self, to really cast off the doubts, the hesitation, the old stories, all of that, right? And it's saying now is the time to be your true self. So the Sun in Reverse is really asking us to go in and sit with ourselves and get real about, like, what do you want? Who do you want to be? Who are you? It's not even who do you want to be. Who are you? Who are you? No bullshit. Who are you? Be that person. Acknowledge who that is. And not who are you going to be in order to pay the bills, or who are you going to be in order to fit into society. Who are you? Who are you? Who did you come to this planet to be? Who are you? Right? Go inside, look inside. Be with that person. Acknowledge that. Even if you're not ready to step forward and be that person, acknowledge that. Acknowledge who that is. That's the first step, right? Like, just to acknowledge, like, yeah, this is me. It's who I am, right? For me, this was the long journey of who do I need to be in order to make money? And I went through, or fit in, and there was a lot of iterations of that person, right? Lots and lots of different iterations. Military. I was in the military. I went to college and studied all kinds of different degrees. I went out to Silicon Valley and I worked as a network and systems engineer. I got into the video game industry and was head of operations and all that kind of stuff, right? I've gotten into real estate, and all of these things are great. There's nothing wrong with them. It's not who I am. Who I am, I'm an energy healer. I'm a spiritual worker. Right? This is what I came to be. And every time I do this stuff, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel right. So I know this is who I am. Right? And forget about the money. Right? There's always ways to make the money. Just first step is just acknowledge who you are. This is who I am. Figure out everything else after that. Okay? First things first. Alright, so that was the feminine energies. So the masculine energies. I get the Seven of Wands in reverse. So, Seven of Wands upright. For me, that's a card of you have your game plan, and now you're going out into the public, and you're trying to implement your game plan, whatever that is, right? And you're putting it out in the world to test it, to challenge it. Is this a good game plan? Is this going to work? Right? So the Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that we need to work on that game plan a little bit. Or, it can also mean that you're hesitating, putting yourself out there, and you're not wanting to go out and compete. It's not even about competition. It's just kind of about putting it out there and saying, "Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Is anybody interested?" And if there is anybody interested, is this working? Or is this a good idea, bad idea? It's just challenging that idea. It's challenging your plan, right? So the Seven of Wands in reverse could mean that either the plan's not ready, you're not ready to go out, put it out there, or you're not sure, because this is a card of courage. Go, put yourself out there, be vulnerable. Right? Don't be afraid of that, because if it doesn't work, then you've got some great information about how to make it work. So I know nobody likes to be judged, but there's a really great book called Mindset by Carol Dweck, and she really helps you look at being judged in a different way. It's really being evaluated. It's not being judged; it's being evaluated. And being evaluated is every time you're evaluated, you get valuable information on how to be more successful. And who does not want to be more successful? Everybody does. Everybody wants to be more successful. So never think of it as being judged, but think of it as being evaluated. And the evaluation comes back, and you're like, okay, that didn't work so well. I know the areas where it kind of failed, and so we're going to work on that, come back, and try it again. Every great success story has just lots and lots of periods of evaluation where things failed and they had to go back and do it over again. So don't be afraid to get out there and put it to the test, even if it's not ready, even if it's kind of a half-baked idea. Just try it. Try it anyway. See what happens. Right? There's no harm in that. Hang on a second. There you go. Open the door for my cat so she can get out. She wanted to go drink some water. All right, so those were our two cards. We had the Sun in reverse for the feminine energy. We had the Seven of Wands in reverse for the masculine energy. And for the Enchanted Map Oracle card, I pulled Ghostlands. And I have definitely pulled this card before. So let's go ahead and read it for you. Ghostlands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Upright. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and the future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there. You can take measured steps towards a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. All right, so when I read that, I really think of both of these, right? So this can pertain to the past or the future. You're thinking about what was. And you can't think about what was. You're gonna have to go with what is right now. But then, when you're thinking about, okay, this is who I am, how is that going to play out in the future? Well, you don't know, and you can't know, and don't worry about it. As long as it's what you really love, what really resonates with you right now, then that's what matters, because that's going to lead you on your steps ahead. And you can't know. It's like driving across country at night. You're on a road. You can't see the entire road. In fact, your headlights only let you see about 100 feet in front of you. That's all you need. You can drive thousands of miles to your destination in complete darkness, except for being able to see about 100 feet in front of you. That's all you need. Right? That's all you need in life. Just stay focused on what's right in front of you and keep going, and you'll be fine. Right? And then also the Seven of Swords in reverse. Right? So, don't worry about your failures in the past. And you can't know about your failures or successes in the future. You can only do right now and see what happens. So don't worry about what may or may not happen in the future, and learn from your mistakes in the past. Find out, look at those as just learning opportunities. Where can we improve? What mistakes did I make, and how can I not make that mistake again? So anyway, I think it's going to be a very interesting week. I certainly had a great full moon ritual in one of the local parks here in Kansas City, and it was fantastic. It was a meditation done by a friend of mine, and it was just all about stepping into who you really are and letting the past go, and really owning yourself, owning your skills, owning your uniqueness, owning who you are, and letting all of that doubt fall away. We're done with that. One of my biggest roadblocks that I keep putting in front of myself is that I am trying to wait for the external world to tell me who I am. And that's never going to happen. Or it does happen, and it's just completely unsatisfactory. The results I get are completely unsatisfactory. You have to know who you are from within and tell the outside world who you are. And then that outside world will reflect that back to you. And the more that I get myself to do that, the more the world reflects that back to me, and the happier I am. So take that with you. I hope you have a great week ahead of you. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. And above all else, have fun and have a great week. See you later. Bye.